Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tegela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about the battle of the statement. Way inside the courtroom of Judge Ratamukwatleng, it was an issue of when the proving of a statement becomes war. My goodness. In the High Court of Pretoria, the air tightens. What should be simple procedural step erupts into a clash between law, logic, and strategy. The question is this piece of paper statement a statement, sorry, is this piece of paper a statement or just a document? And more importantly, can the state use it? That is what we are going to be referring to on this video. Let's break down that. The defense fires first name, Mnisi, Defense Counsel, Advocate Mnisi. Objection, my lord. The state cannot simply declare that this statement belongs to the witness. Before cross-examining him on its contents, the state must prove that he made it. They cannot stand up and say, on the statement, in your name is your name. No, my lord, they must prove it first. The defense draws a line in the sand, right? If the state wants the witness to answer for the words on that page, it must first prove those words are his. The state pushed back. Ne? Prosecutor says, yes, my lord, 2 points. Firstly, Mr. Zungu himself acknowledged that a statement was made. He said he was instructed to transfer. No, Ubaloyi said that he was instructed to transfer onto the statement that what accused one, Mr. Spear, said. Secondly, my lord, the defense themselves have cross-examined other witnesses on the statement of other witnesses without ever raising this objection. Some of those statements were even handed up in court. We are surprised they are raising this now. But legally speaking, my lord, the witness confirmed he signed the statement. He placed an S on the page. He said the contents were transferred from what accused one had said into this document. We submit, my lord, that we are entitled to cross-examine on this statement. Hang on a sec. Let's talk about that very quickly. Is Baloyi okay upstairs? Because now he is making us doubt him. Did he listen to himself when he says, hey, he said what was in the statement of accused number 1 must be transferred to his? Does that even make it okay? What does that even say? I was so shocked when he was busy saying this. I'm like, my guy, are you okay? Are you hearing yourself? Is this even, can you hear? This is highly irregular, sir. What? I was seriously surprised and concerned for the things that Baloyi said there. I was very shocked, to say the least, guys. I was very shocked. I was... And for him to say that the defense has done cross-examination in so many statements, and they were handed up. They were handed up, and those were statements that were cross-examined during your case, the state case. I don't understand. Guys, is he okay? He says, I was left shocked. He says, we are surprised that they are raising this objection now. Sir, Ubaloyi does not give a damn about procedures at this point. But legally speaking, my lord, the witness confirmed he signed the statement. He placed on an S. Sir, so Ubaloyi is gonna pick and choose. Uzoba selective on the things that were said by Ugwabini. My goodness. So he's going to select what he wants to say. He's going to select what he... I was so shocked. I was so shocked, guys. I've never been so shocked. Because, oh my word. Okay. My shocking, I can't absorb that, guys. The judge interrupts then with the crucial question was, Is it a statement or a document? And then the prosecutor responded, which is Baloyi, and said, it's a statement, my lord. And then this is so embarrassing. A simple question with a far-reaching consequence. If it's not proven to be a statement, the state cannot use it as a weapon. I don't think Ubaloyi understands. I don't think Ubaloyi is okay, guys. No, there's no way. Okay, fine. And then Umnisi enters the arena, guys. While that was busy happening, he says, my lord, the state must prove the statement before cross-examining this witness on this basis, on its basis or its contents. They must prove it. If the state is having difficulty explaining how to prove the statement, it must say so, and we will assist, but it must prove it. And Umnisi was not letting go. I was so proud of him. And he was so calm and so like stating his points very professionally. So I was so happy with how Umnisi was coming across. And the judge ruling simple, firm, and finally, that's what he did. And guess what, guys? 6 times Judge Ratta said, prove the statement to Ubaloyi. He said, prove the statement, Mr. Baloyi. And then Ubaloyi doubled down and he was caught off guard and he was like, I'm sorry, my lord. And then the judge, prove the statement. Ubaloyi then responds and was like, if necessary, this point must be argued. You can proceed until the statement is proven. No, that was Judge Ratta, because Ubaloyi was like, you know what, my lord, what we can do argument. Say, prove the statement. Judge Ratta was like, prove the statement. And then Judge Ratta was like, oh, okay, if it's necessary. That was Baloyi who was saying, if it's necessary, this point must be argued. And then Umnisi was like, you cannot proceed until the statement is proven. That is what was happening in the court. And then at that point, the state realizes that the wall, they realize the wall that they've hit. And he was so hesitant. And he says, Ubaloyi, my lord, as we said, the witness stated that on the 24th of June, 2020, he was in the presence of Brigadier Kininda, and Brigadier Kininda took down the statement. He transferred what Accused 1 said onto his document. My lord, this issue is crucial. We will refer to this statement in greater detail at a later stage. Judge Ratta, yes, but I am making a ruling. Prove it. Ubaloyi, we submit that we should agree on the timetable with the defense, my lord, to argue this specific point. Say, prove the statement. Ubaloyi, guys, failed dismally to prove the statement. He failed dismally. He could not prove the statement. Baloyi could not prove the statement, guys. What an embarrassing moment, live on national television. Live on national television, he could not prove the statement. And so the court poses, not because the content of the statement, not because of the content of the statement, but it's very existent. Before battles of act comes the battles of proof, right? And in the courtroom, even a single document can ignite a full-scale legal war. I don't think Ubaloyi understood what he was doing. I don't think he was even hearing himself. Sorry, at this point, I don't even think that he hears himself when he speaks. I was so shocked, but I was so impressed with Umnisi, man. Prove the statement. I told that I had no choice. He was forced to prove the statement, and he had no choice. And at some point, wow, my lord, oh my lord did the things there. I don't want to lie. Oh my lord did the things there. Anyway, guys, what were your thoughts when it comes to this? When Baloyi failed dismally to prove the statement, he scrambled. The defense trapped the prosecutor over Sifiso Zungu's statement, over Kwabini's statement. He scrambled, guys. He was cornered, Ubaloyi. And Judge Ratta had no choice, but he exploded and said, prove the statement. Like the courtroom was in a shockwave. there was nothing that they could do. Document or a statement, and the court was erupted, and the Judge Rata had no choice but to shut down Ubaloyi and said, prove the statement. But Ubaloyi was like, I won't tell you logo when I'm not prove a statement. That was a legal chaos live in a courtroom. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Let's talk comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.